Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we break down, or we listen to all of the records. We rank them from worst to best. We give our biggest banger and stinker from each of them, and we try to have a good time doing it. My name is Tyler, and way out there hundreds of miles away is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, as the kids say. So that's all I have for the boring intro. Let's get into this. We actually start with the 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge, which is not always easy all the time, but this week it was. And then we'll get into the rankings, and then we'll wrap it up with our top 10 Red Hot Chili Peppers songs, because why the fuck not? So let's get into it. 6 degrees with Tom DeLonge. Do you got anything this week, Jeff?
Obviously, I didn't do it.
Because you're stupid. So we're connecting the band of the week. We're connecting the band of the week, Red Hot Chili Peppers, to our boy Tom DeLonge. So we start with Anti-Mask, the band Anti-Mask. And Flea played bass on the first Anti-Mask record. Eventually, a couple of years later, Travis Barker played drums on the yet-to-be-released second Anti-Mask record. Travis Barker was also in Boxcar Racer with Tom DeLonge. There you go. Easy peasy. Done. Boom. Done. So,
Boxcar Racer.
Let's get into this. We got 13 Red Hot Chili Peppers records. Like I said, biggest banger and stinker from each of them. And let's have a good time. Let's try to have a good time. So what is your least favorite or the worst Red Hot Chili Peppers record? Go.
Yeah, they have a lot of my least favorites. I don't like nothing they do. I think is like fucking atrocious, bad, terrible. Some of these are pretty dumb and fucking pretty much all of them are way too long. But yeah, their worst is their first. The Red Hot Chili Peppers is Red Hot Chili Peppers is 84. I get why people love this shit. Like, it was wild and crazy and like kind of punk and a bunch of white guys doing like funk rock. So yeah, people in like the 80s and stuff. I get it, right? Like Phil and them that I jam with, they liked Maiden, they liked Sabbath, and all of a sudden the Chili Peppers came out and like, oh shit, like we can still jam with each other and be a different kind of band and do something like this. And like Flea, it was a huge inspiration on a lot of bass players at this time, because he wasn't like a big fucking metalhead, and he wasn't like Jocko. He wasn't anybody. He was just a fucking dork. He was just wild and crazy. So I get why people like this.
Yeah.
But it's so elementary. And to call them elementary is kind of, it's like, well, you can't play that. Like, no shit, I can't play any of these fucking things. So, but it is elementary. like it's kids who are good at playing their instruments with like some very, very loose ideas, doing things, but not really making music.
Not really making a good song.
And there's nothing really here. Like, not that it matters a ton, but this is the only album with this specific lineup too, with Jack Sherman on guitar and Cliff Martinez on drums. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's not a bad record though. Like, I'm not saying these guys are bad and this record is terrible, but it's just not good. That's for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was. So yeah, my least favorite. Oh, actually, let's get into your banger stinker. Sorry.
Police Helicopter was my banger, and then the song "Daddy" was my stinker. And
Mommy, where's Daddy?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's really, really stupid.
Where's Daddy?
Oh god, that song. That honestly, that was my stinker too on this one. God, it's so bad. There's that some girl that sings on it. I don't even know who it was, but it's so fucking dumb, and the trumpets don't fit at all. God, I hate that song.
But next time you're out here, ask Phil if he likes that song. I guarantee he'll probably say yes. But like, again, just because he was around.
Yeah, I know he was
like jamming in a band and playing in a band. So I feel like you had to like you had to like the Chili Peppers at some point. If you're a punker, you had to like them because like they're still kind of punk. They're doing something different. Like, everybody just liked them, even though it wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's so funny though. But yeah, the self-titled record, the first record from '84. Yeah, this is my least favorite as well. I just don't think this album's very good. I think they were trying to do the funk thing with punk. It was like they were trying to do funk music with punk elements. They were trying so hard to be George Clinton, and Kiedis was trying to do that like that type of rapping that was obviously the only type of rapping at the time, of that golden age of hip hop.
Yeah,
where just I can't even try to do it, but it just you know it when you hear it.
Electro hip hop sound is what it is. And Curtis Blow the breaks.
Yes, yeah. Curtis Blow. Yes, he was trying to be Curtis Blow on this entire record, and he's not good at it. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't work, especially for this like kind of bombastic music. It doesn't fit at all. And like we both mentioned, as musicians, they're all fucking great, except for Kiedis. They're all fucking great, but there's just the songs here just aren't very good. That's just what it comes down to. So, yeah, Chili Peppers, my least favorite banger. Get Up and Jump, just because it's like it's a little bit faster tempo, and it's just super energetic. And then Stinker, Mommy Where's Daddy? That song is just so
Where's
bad.
Daddy?
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. All right, so what do you got for number 12?
Number 12. My rankings were pretty wild this week too. It was kind of fun. I changed some today too. I changed a big one today.
I changed some yesterday, so yeah, my rankings are wild too.
Number 12, a record that I really did not enjoy is The Getaway, their 11th record.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't like this. I think this record suffers because these guys just don't do well with like extended Frusciante absences. Like one record is fine, but you put two, like no. It's just another bloated album with really long songs that don't need to be long, and a lot of Californication can be cut down too. Actually, a lot of the music can be cut down, but there's just nothing about
Nobody
this.
Needs over an hour of Red Hot Chili Peppers music.
Oh, then we get almost 2.5 hours of one time.
Yeah.
But there's nothing about this that just screams like unique or fun or listen to me. Like why is this here? This is just.
Man, I just disagree with you so much on that.
This is the Dream Canteen
solo.
to like the Unlimited Love as like the Getaway is to I'm with you. It's just.
And you were so wrong. Like I
it's
want to
boring.
I want to yell at you, but I don't like the Chili Peppers that much. Because I really want to get mad at you because this
why
is
is
just
it so?
fucking.
When did it become
just
like popular
so
just to like hate
stupid.
the Chili Peppers when they like objectively write good fucking catchy songs?
They write some really fucking great songs.
The fuck out of here! They write like
some really great songs.
They write a lot of really great songs. Piss
Kiedis
off!
Is just so tough. It's so
no,
tough
he's
to
not.
get through.
Don't be.
But
anyway,
dude,
no.
Don't compare me to Skip. No, don't compare me to Skip.
No, you both. Hey, fucking hate Anthony Kiedis because why?
I tolerate him. I tolerate him because some of these songs on these records are so fucking good. They're beyond bangers.
Fucking good.
Some of them are beyond bangers. Absolutely. But Anthony Kiedis is like the biggest weak link of any fucking band ever. He really, truly is.
But he's not bad.
He's not even close to being good.
No, he's closer to being good than he is to being bad. What's wrong with him then?
Purgatory singer section.
What's wrong with him? He can carry a tune. He writes catchy songs.
Barely.
He sounds better than most people fucking do live. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well, anyway, we'll get it. I mean, we'll talk about that on the main
this
episode.
is like literally just you and your boy just being edgelords here. I'm like, it's hip and cool to hate Anthony Kiedis.
I'm trying. I want to try to reel this in because we got 12. This is going to be a long one. So, it's fucking stupid that you put Getaway this low.
It's not good.
It is. Shut up.
It's boring.
Shut the fuck up.
It's fucking boring.
It's not the greatest by any means.
There's no identity to it. It's boring with no identity. Boring.
You're just fucking exhausted. Anyway, I'm done. What's your banger and stinker? I don't want to talk to you about this anymore.
Ticonderoga Pencils is my banger. This Ticonderoga. And then my week one is Feasting on Flowers. And like this was the most generic like indie rock sounding shit. Like Bastille or like Rains Down Stand in the Night. Like some fucking this song was bad, dude. It was terrible.
Okay.
Boring.
Even
Josh got more boring on this one. Good lord. Snooze fest. I used to like this when I watched this. I think this was like top 6 or 5 last time we did this.
I think you put it pretty high, yeah. So let's see. What do we have here?
Number 12.
Freaky Styley. Second album from 1985. George Clinton produced this one. He got with the band and he invited them out to Michigan to record in his studio out there. And they thought, it'd be a better idea to record there because it would be harder for Anthony and Hillel to get a hold of heroin. But boy, were they wrong. Because their heroin addiction got significantly worse while they were recording this record. And they did a shit ton of that and cocaine. And this is last with Cliff Martinez on drums. Hillel rejoined shortly before the record was made after they fired Jack Sherman. And honestly, though, it's really not that much different from the first record. It's a little bit more focused. But, I mean, it's George Clinton producing it. I mean, it's going to sound like a Parliament Funkadelic record. I mean, it really is. And it did. like with punk elements. It sounded just like a better version of the first record. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, it's so of its time. I can't get into it. Friend of the pod, Phil, I get it. You grew up during this era. These were your formative years. I get why you like it. Much like we love Californication. I'm sure Phil hates Californication. But we grew up on that one, so that's like our record. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just don't really care for this record that much. I think it's just a better version of their first record. Banger, Battleship. It's under 2 minutes. Just a solid punk song with really crazy bass parts. Like fucking insane bass parts. Stinker, Brothers Cup. Just way too like the hip hop vocals from Kiedis. And it's just too Parliament sounding. I don't care. I don't like the trumpets. At this time, they weren't good at utilizing Flea's trumpet playing. It just sounded off. It didn't sound right within the songs. And so, yeah, Freaky Styley. Cool name for a record, but not a very good record. So that's my number 12. What do you got for number 11?
Freaky Styley, second record.
Let's get into it.
I do think this is a huge step up from their self-titled, but it's still like nowhere near I want them to be. We're not even fucking close there. These are still just a bunch of like sex-crazed junkies just barely holding on to like get into the studio and record some songs. It's fun and wily and funky, but like still, these songs just aren't fleshed out enough to be any deeper than just generic like white kid funk rock. And that's fine and all, but like if this was the last thing they ever did, it would be cool. I'm like, oh yeah, remember that one band that did this? But like because we know like where they're going to peak with this sound, this is a non-fucking conversation here. This is silly. The banger is the title track, Freaky Styley. This is like the only jam track on this album, so I felt like it was an easy choice for me. And 30 Dirty Birds was my weakest song. It's that stupid fucking 15-second interlude where he just says a bunch of dumb fucking rhymes, and I was like, okay, that's dumb. But then that's very indicative of like what this album is you have something like that on there to break up songs with just nonsense. And really what this album is just nonsense. But they're all really good, so it worked.
All right. So my number 11, this is going to piss people off. I don't care. I just don't care. Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic.
Oh!
I don't care, man. I don't think this is a good record. I think it's
low.
Way too long. It's an hour and 15 minutes long. It's the first record they did with Rick Rubin. One thing I will say about this record that I think is fantastic is fucking it sounds incredible. Sonically. Yeah, it's a little bit loud, but overall the tones they got were incredible. The drum tones, the guitar tones, bass, everything sounds incredible on this record. But the songs, they've really just slowed the tempo down from Mother's Milk and from before. They slowed it down, became more of an alt rock band at this point with like really funky bass playing, which is fine because they did it great on Californication, but the songs just don't hit. I think the songs are really dumb. They're really, really fucking boring for the most part. I hate Under the Bridge. I've always hated this song. It's my stinker on this record. I think John's guitar playing is incredible on the song.
Okay.
No, his guitar playing is fucking incredible. His guitar parts are incredible on Under the Bridge. Truly incredible. Truly incredible. But the song is terrible. And Kiedis, man, I know Kiedis is going to be like the punching bag for this whole episode, but it's for good reason. It's honestly for good reason.
No, it's not.
Okay, just because you do something different.
You've still not said one thing wrong with Kiedis. Just because you do something
different doesn't make it good, and that's
why he's not bad. He doesn't do anything different.
It's because this band has been shoved down everybody's throats for so fucking long.
That's why you pretend to hate Kiedis. Hold on, dude. That's why you pretend to hate Kiedis.
I don't pretend to hate Kiedis, but you have to admit too. Growing up in the LA area in Orange County and everything, listening to K-Rock day in, day out, growing up, Chili Peppers were on the radio at least 2 or 3 times an hour. Or on, whether it was K-Rock, Kiss FM, the alt stations. Vocally formed
band that had a lot of fucking huge hits.
And just they play him so goddamn much. Like it's just, and Kiedis is just so, he becomes so grating on the ears and, ugh. But anyway.
No, that's not true at all.
Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic. I think
you're silly.
I appreciate the fact that they were trying to do something a little bit different and become more of an alt rock band, play more to the radio side of the world, of music world. I appreciate that. I get it. You got to make your money, and that's what they brought Rick Rubin in for. They wanted to work with Rick Rubin for Mother's Milk, but he thought they wanted to work with him on was it Freaky Styley, I think, their third record. No.
Mofo.
Yeah, Uplift Mofo. They wanted to work with him on that, but he said, no, you guys are junkies. Fuck that. I'm not going to work with you.
He still thought that on Blood Sugar Sex.
He did.
He was still like, yeah, they're too crazy.
They were, even still at that point. But yeah, no, just this record's just too much. It's too long. I don't care. 25 songs were recorded for the album. 17 made the cut. An hour and 13 minutes. Also, fun fact, this record came out the same day that Nirvana's Nevermind came out.
That is true.
That's kind of cool, man. I think that's cool. So, and Nevermind is infinitely better.
I don't know about that.
Shut up. So the banger is title track. That's just...
Give it away.
Honestly, there's only two bangers. Like, so I made like a larger Red Hot Chili Peppers playlist of like 50 songs across their discography, and only 2 songs from this record made it. The self-titled or the title track, and then "Suck My Kiss" were the only songs I made.
Suck My Kiss.
The larger playlist. So.
You like "Suck My Kiss"
better than "Give It Away"? Yeah, I still don't think it's that great, but it's like one of their better songs.
Okay.
So anyway, 11 blood sugar sex magic. Blug. All right. So what do you got for number 10?
Number 10, Return to the Dream Canteen.
There you go.
Their latest record. I don't know who the fuck cares, dude. This is so soon after Limited Love, and we liked Limited Love when it came out. It's still pretty. It's a solid record. This isn't a bad record. It's just like, dude, why the fuck is this here? It's way too soon for this to be judged fairly. It's only been 3 years, so like if maybe there's 20 years from now, maybe we'll come back to it. But I don't think so. And now like we've kind of cemented the fact that they do this a lot. They did it like with this and Unlimited Love, and then like I said earlier with what's the one you like a lot? The Getaway, and then I'm With You.
Oh.
They put out a record that's cool, and then they put like almost like a B-side thing that sounds very, very similar to it. Is that not accurate? I'm sorry.
I think for
does Dream Canteen and Unlimited Love not sound pretty fucking similar?
They do, because it was during the same session.
Does The Getaway and I'm With You not sound fucking similar?
They don't sound similar at all. No,
are you
not at all.
Fucking retarded?
And they were recorded like 5 years apart. No, they don't sound anything alike.
They 100% sound similar.
Shut up, they don't.
I guess the only thing they don't sound similar to is that Josh has less of a role in The Getaway. Boring. I'm sorry if you like boring things and you're trying to like pretend other things. Anyway, this one's dumb. This is what are you tired from?
Because you've already exhausted me. We're barely even into this.
Because you say you hate Kiedis, but you have not said one reason why. You said because he's insufferable. Why? Because his voice is grating. How? He's like the most like vanilla voice possible. He doesn't do anything with his
vanilla.
voice.
It's so boring. It's so fucking boring.
That's like anybody just saying like, I'm so tired of eating vanilla ice cream. I wish I had an aggressive form of Rocky Road. Like nobody says that shit because it's fucking not true. It's stupid.
That's a dumb comparison. But
that's
you have this
saying.
incredible fucking band. You have this truly incredible band.
Sometimes they're not always incredible,
but you have the talent. What I'm saying is you have the talent there, but their talent is impeded by Kiedis's lack of talent. Bullshit. Fuck that.
He never
get the fuck
gets
out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And we'll get into it on the when we get to One Hot Minute.
You're saying Kiedis
No.
gets in the way of them being better.
Yes.
If that were the case, then they would have like jam tracks, and they do. And those jam tracks aren't exponentially better than they are with or without Kiedis.
Who cares about the jam tracks? No.
But Kiedis is on those. They're not on Kiedis isn't on those jam tracks. So by your definition, by your thought process, if he's not there to impede them, they would be the best songs ever. But they're not the best songs ever.
You're talking about jam tracks, not actual like fully fledged songs.
Because they can't do fully fledged songs without Kiedis. Because he's a good fucking songwriter.
They can. But anyway, he's just unique. Let's just
he's
say
not
that.
unique
let's
at
just
all.
Say he's unique.
There's nothing unique in Adam. No, he's not.
About Kiedis?
There's nothing unique about Kiedis.
Who sounds like Anthony Kiedis? Nobody sounds like Anthony
Everybody does. Because he sounds just fucking like every person I see at a fucking sing at a bar.
The only singer that sounds like Anthony Kiedis is Mike Patton from Faith No More. When he does like the rapping.
All he does is just like his fucking mouth really, really close to the mic and turn it up, and that's why you think he sounds unique. He has no range. He doesn't sing from his diaphragm. There's nothing unique about Kiedis at all.
His tone,
his overall
tone.
His tone is fucking. It's monotonous.
God. Anyway, we're running in circles.
I think
And
I
it's gonna
honestly
be way
think
too long. No,
I think you have
it's
no
gonna
idea
be
what
way
you're
too
talking
long.
about
No,
now.
shut
Like
the
now
fuck up.
I'm
I
worried that you
I
have no idea what you're
I
talking
think you're
about.
just arguing for the sake of arguing. Actually, I know that's what you're doing. So
You hate Ketis for no reason. You
So
hate Ketis because you think
Return
it's cool.
of the Dream Canteen
Okay.
is your number 10.
That was my number 10, even though you think Ketis is annoying because you think
Well,
it's cool. So
that's
go
wrong.
ahead.
So my number 10 is also. Oh, wait, actually, what's your banger stinker?
Tip of my tongue was my banger, and Eddie was my stinker because that was fucking
Okay, that's
dumb.
wrong.
Fucking that was stupid.
It's dumb, but
Let's make
you're
a
wrong.
tribute to Eddie Van Halen and then not make it good. Cool, dude. Good job on that
All right,
one.
so Return of the Dream Canteen is also my number 10, 13th latest record from 2022. This is, like we mentioned, this was recorded during the Unlimited Love sessions. They recorded something like 50 fucking songs, something like that. Out of those 50, only 12 have not been released. Obviously, most of them have been from between the two records, Unlimited Love and this. And kind of a backstory of these sessions was that when John when he rejoined the band this time, he said we should only play the first 3 Chili Peppers records, the records I wasn't on. Let's only play those. Let's play through those straight through, and that's what they did. And honestly, this record sounds like the modern version of those first 3 records. Like, this is the more funk-based stuff as opposed to Unlimited Love. Unlimited Love has obviously the funk stuff, but this is like straightforward. Let's try to recreate what Hillel was doing with that era of the Chili Peppers, which makes sense. It makes perfect fucking sense. Shut up! Don't fucking.
This is why you're exhausted.
Don't
because
smirk.
You talk so much
No.
about record nobody gives a fuck about.
What are you talking about?
This is why you're exhausted because you're going on and on about the dream can't. Who gives a shit about
I'm just
this
saying this.
fucking
This
record?
is why I think it was made. That's all I'm saying. I don't think it's good. I would
Like,
never get this on vinyl.
Nobody cares about this record. Like,
Oh, okay.
nobody tunes in. Like, I wonder what fucking Jeff and Tyler think about Dream Canteen. Like, nobody gives a shit about this.
Fuck you.
Just write your one sentence blurb and we can move on.
But it also goes into the Unlimited Love topic as well. So get the fuck out of here.
Well, we can do that
Banger-
when we get to
okay,
Unlimited
anyway,
Love because it's a
boring.
better record.
Banger, Reach Out, Stinker, My Cigarette. Literally the worst song they've ever written. I hate that song so much. My Cigarette is the worst song. Anybody listening, go stop the podcast, go listen to that song and come back because it's that fucking bad. I'm telling you to stop our podcast to go listen.
It's bad. It's a
What do you
bad
got for number
song.
9? Go.
Stadium Arcadium. That's
Okay.
number 9. This is not a good record. 2006. Like, holy fucking shit. This is a Marvel movie length extravaganza. It's so fucking long. And it's a minute longer than Melancholy, than Smashing Pumpkins' Melancholy. So fuck that. Because if Melancholy couldn't do it, there ain't no way you're going to be able to do it.
Melancholy did it though. That's the thing.
No, they didn't. There's a perfect maybe 3 out of 3 record within Melancholy for sure, but it's not what we got. Absolutely not. 2 hours of music? Nah, fuck off. Way too bloated. Like, ambitious, but these guys just aren't one for concepts. So there's no way they can put out 122 fucking minutes of super melodic songs. There's so much chud on this. Not a lot of stinkers, but there's so much fucking chud. And they sold those singles hard. So when you mentioned how the Chili Peppers were forced down our throats, it was in the Stadium Arcadium era where I think they were real, like Danny California.
It was
Holy
everywhere.
fucking
It was
shit.
fucking everywhere.
That thing was, besides being like the U2 album that was on our iPods, like that was the most forced down my throat like song I think I've ever fucking been a part of, been subjected to the rape of that one. And this record does have like some good spots here, but for like every single or unique song, there's like 5 that are just absolute chud.
Yes.
And Danny California is my fucking stinker.
Good.
Like that's a stupid fucking song, and I hate that guitar solo so fucking much, man. Fuck
I kind of like the guitar solo.
It's stupid.
That's like the only thing I like about it.
It's pathetic. Like, you're a fucking loser, man. Fuck off. But like my favorite song, my favorite song, which I had a couple different ones I threw in there, but I was like, you know what? The song that I hummed the most, like if you turn this record off and he's like, what's your favorite song? The song that would come to my mind over and over is Tell Me Baby. I always hum that thing. It's just so fucking
It is.
catchy.
It's yeah.
I want your story, and he's singing all stupid too. Fucking air bass too. God damn.
It's a great little thing, little riff that Flea and
Flea and
John do.
It's a cool song. But so I think to be true to myself, I put "Tell Me Baby" there because I do like that song a lot.
Okay. My number 9, Unlimited Love, their 12th album from 2022. I had this on vinyl for a while. I did purge it like a year and a half ago, and honestly, before this week, I like this record a lot more than I actually did this week. And it's just, God, dude, this record was so try hard, way too try hard. That's the only way I could describe it. Like I've tried so hard to think like why I don't really like this record, but I felt like they were trying or Kiedis, or just the whole band were trying so hard to make a really catchy melodic song, and it didn't. None of the songs quite hit except for "These Are the Ways," because that song's a little bit weird, wonky. It has big riffs in it. It's a little bit. It's exciting. It's like the only exciting song on the record, but otherwise, yeah, this record is not as good as I remember, or when it first came out. I really liked this record when it came out. You did too. We both bought the record on vinyl when it came out that week.
I purged mine very soon after because I realized like I should not have bought this.
Yeah, and yeah, I ended up purging mine too. But yeah, this is the first with John Frusciante and Rick Rubin back. But just I don't care. I just don't care. I talked about it enough on Dream Canteen. You yelled at me, so I guess we'll move on.
Like you say you spent more time on the worst record. So that's fine.
Oh, and Stinker was not the one. Slow jam, boring. Hate the melody.
Not the one.
Decent arms though. Don't sing that song. I know what song you're trying to sing. Don't do that.
Was from the bank. That was from the bank. Right?
I know. Because you're the one.
Unlimited Love is my number 7.
All right. Okay. Good.
No, sorry. We're on 8. We're on 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you know my number 7. Maybe I'll just switch them and pretend I was there. No, I can't do that. Actually, I don't really care about these two. They could be interchangeable. Uplift Mofo Party is my number 8, their third record. I don't know, the first record of the key players here. This is definitely the best of their first 3. Like they found their hot spot. They stayed in the pocket. They grooved super super hard with this one. Had Hillel not died, like dude, Chili Peppers would have been so fucking different. I think they would have just absolutely struggled. So this clicked because I think all the members like wanted something bigger and better than they did for their first 2. And this clicked with fans too. People fucking absolutely love this. And this was like the first thing to kind of like propel them up before like Mother's Milk really put them up, and then before they went to international stardom. But like this is the one that got people like really, really talking. My banger is No Chump Love Sucker. This is the first song that I added to my Red Hot Chili Peppers playlist this week. Nothing from the first 2.
3 albums?
Took 3 albums. This song's a fucking banger, dude. Fun, bouncy. It didn't make my final top 10, but it was there for a while. And then my weakest is Behind the Sun. This is the slower jam where Hillel plays the sitar.
That song sucks.
Dude. It's stupid.
That's my stinker on it too. That song sucks.
Like clearly this is a cool song overall, but like they could have used Frusciante. Like this is,
Okay. All right.
So I don't know. I don't want to say I'm glad anybody dies, but it's just.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Uplift Mofo is my number 8 as well, from 1986, and I agree. If Hillel didn't die, and they continued on with this band, I don't think they would have had nearly the same amount of success with Hillel, because Hillel was great. He was a great guitar player, but Frusciante was like leaps and bounds better than Hillel ever was.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
Just a different songwriter and just a different songwriter in general. But you do see some differences in Hillel's songwriting on this record compared to the first 2, but it's really not that much different. There's more punk and metal elements to it, but that's because they had Michael Beinhorn who produced it. He was very young at the time. He didn't really want to take on the project, but he thought like, I can probably make like a successful record with this. And they wanted Rick Rubin, but like I said before, they thought he thought that they were all junkies because they were. So yeah, and then fucking Kiedis was fired during this record because he was such a junkie, and he went to rehab and then rejoined the band. Fucking mess. But in the end, it's just more of the same you get from the first 2 records. Just a little bit heavier, a little bit more complex songwriting, but really not that much different. And I attribute the difference in style and sound to Michael Beinhorn rather than the band themselves, because I think they're so influenced by their producers. So, banger. What do I have? Banger. I have Me and My Friends, because that song is so good. Stinker, Behind the Sun. We already talked about that one. Trash.
That song
So,
sucks.
what do you got for number 7? Go.
Unlimited Love. Their legacy act record. Their 72 seasons. Their 13. That's what this is.
No, dude.
Yes, it is.
Those two records you mentioned are way better than Unlimited.
I didn't say they're better or worse. I'm saying that's what this is. 72 seasons encompasses all Metallica ever was in a dad rock way. And 13 did the same thing with Sabbath in a fucking boring dad rock way. And that's fine. That's cool. I mean, whatever. Unlimited Love, that's what this is. It's stupid. This is stupid. This record's stupid. I don't even care anymore. Veronica's my banger. This is one where John and Tony are grooving off each other. The verse melody, super strong. And then Aquatic Mouth Dance was the song that I hated the most because it turned into this like free jazz thing. And I just thought like, dude, you guys are so fucking far beyond doing something experimental and fun like this. It seems dad rock. Even though we're in the demographics for dad rock, but not really because like the boomers are still well and alive and hoarding still the kicking. Dad rocks genre.
All right, so my number 7 is By the Way, 8th record from 2002. Damn, this one dropped significantly.
Stupid records.
This one dropped significantly, and honestly, I'm purging this record. I am purging this record. I listened to this like a couple months ago, and I thought, damn, dude, why do I still have this? Like, there are some beyond fucking bangers on this record. Truly, beyond bangers. But overall, it's kind of unforgettable. It's a little bit more complicated and textured throughout parts of the record, but the songs just kind of fall flat. Flea has like no input really on this whole record. John Frusciante wrote this entire record. We actually did this record. We did this record on the podcast like 3-4 years ago, I believe it was. So if you want to go listen to that, it was actually a very good episode. Not to toot our own horn, but it was a very good episode. So go check that out. But yeah, this is really just a Frusciante record. And unfortunately, it fell a bit flat outside of the Beyond bangers. Biggest banger, the Zephyr song. I've always absolutely loved that song. It's just one of my favorite Chili Pepper songs. Stinker, Don't Forget Me. I hate that bass line so much. It reminds me of when we used to be in the band together with Joe, and he used to play that fucking riff between every song. Every song, we would end a song, one of our own songs, and Joe would just start playing that riff, and I hated it so much. I hated it so much when he played it because I hate that riff, and I hate it every time I hear the song. So, love Joe, but I hate the song.
Even though that song sounds like it would go into like how long. It's the same fucking song anyway.
Just way more simple. So yeah. By the way, my number 7. What do you got for number 6?
By the way. Their 8th record, 2002. I think this is definitely like the prettiest of the Chili Peppers records they've ever put out. Frusciante's full fucking in psych pop, just layering textures. Let me just get as much as I possibly can and then take a little bit off. Like every damn fucking song has just like loads and loads of Frusciante all over it. And it just does not need to be that. Yeah, there's probably like 6 songs on here that are memorable, 4 of which are probably bangers. But my God, if like before this week, if I just like picked a song, like what is this song? And I think in my head, like I have no fucking idea what that song is.
Thinking in your head?
I was thinking in my head, like I have no idea what that song is. Stupid. There's too much fluff here. There's too much noise going on. And this fucking long. Why are you so long? You don't need to be this long.
That's every one of their records.
Fucking hell.
They could like reduce all their albums to like 35 minutes and it'd be way fucking better. Honestly.
That is except for Stadium Arcadium, which is probably your number fucking 3. So,
we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, Zephyr song, obviously the banger here. My worst song is Dosed. Dosed. This is John and Kiedis doing the harm shit, and it's just not fucking good. Like they're both kind of singing. It's a stupid ballad. I thought this would have been your bangers. You like ballads. It's just a stupid ballad, and I fucking hate it.
You're fucking stupid.
You're a ballad man.
I'm not a ballad man.
Alkaline Trio turned you into a ballad man. I won't forget that.
All right. So my number 6, Stadium Arcadium, 9th record from 2006. So this is a double album. They originally wanted to do a 12-song album, but then after that idea, they're like, fuck it, let's do a triple album. Let's just fucking be total assholes and do a triple album. So they recorded a triple album, but they only ended up releasing a double album. And the first half of the record, the first record itself, boring. Outside of like 2 songs, boring. I don't give a shit. But damn, the second half of the record, the better half of the record, is incredible. It's so
incredible.
Fuck you, dude. It's so good.
It's
I would
better.
buy
It's
this record.
Long.
I would buy. I don't care. I would buy this record just for the second disc or the second half of the record.
That's crazy.
The second half of the record is so much better. The first half is like typical. Let's go through the motions. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Blah blah blah. Okay, we've done this a million fucking times. The second half of the record is more like it's more experimental. It's more dabbling into different genres, doing a lot of cool shit. Frusciante's doing some weird like Mars Volta kind of shit because he was very inspired by Omar. They're really good friends at this time. That second part of the record, so much. It's like night and fucking day between the first and second half.
Better.
Oh, it's so
but it's
much
not
better.
vinyl worthy.
It's so, that second half is vinyl worthy for sure.
You know, be a ballsy.
But I'm not
move
gonna pay
actually-
$80 for the record just for the
If
second
you actually
half.
bought the record and threw the first disc away,
Oh, dude, I honestly probably would.
I would respect that. That'd be fun.
I probably would.
That'd be a cool move.
But I'm not gonna pay $80
That's
for the record.
Fucking Omar's not even on the second part. He's only
I know
on the first part.
which makes no sense. He's on Especially in Michigan. He plays the guitar solo on that song.
It's a shitty guitar solo.
It's a dumb guitar solo. And then did you? I don't know if you saw. I didn't know until this week, but I read that there's a different version of Especially in Michigan without Omar's solo. John Frusciante did his own solo.
Oh, it's probably so much better.
I didn't listen to it, but yeah, it probably is better. But also another thing with this, one last thing with this record, I do want to hear the vinyl version of it because supposedly the vinyl version is actually mixed and mastered differently to where it's not clipping and it's not blown out like the CD and streaming. So and like people have like made all these comparisons with the 2 versions and everything. So I'm really curious if you could really hear the difference in that. But anyway, banger, Snow, Heyo. I don't give a fuck. It's a massive single. I love this song so goddamn much. I love that guitar. That little like those hammer-ons that Frusciante does. Oh, dude, I love those hammer-ons. Just like get me every fucking time. Love Snow. I love that song so much.
Okay.
Stinker is Danny California. I hate this fucking song. I don't give a fuck. It's a terrible song. It's dumb. God, dude. And I watched the video again this week. Oh, I hate that video so much too. I forgot how much
they've ever made a good video.
No, they've never.
they make
Scar Tissue was like the
shit
closest.
videos.
Scar Tissue was to me was like the closest to a cool video, but otherwise, yeah, their videos suck. So yeah, Stadium Arcadium, my number 6. What do you got for number 5? Go.
Stadium Arcadium. Fuck that. Blood Sugar Sex Magic is my number 5.
Way too high.
Their 5th best record. Why is this here? I don't know. This is definitely the beginning of like Kiedis being up his own ass. Okay, I get it. This is where it starts. This is where you really think, okay, this guy is not just having fun as a kid. He thinks this is going to be his career sound. Okay, got it. But I do get why people like this shit in the 90s. Like, it makes sense. Like, why the fuck is this so long, dude? Fuck off. And, like, why the fuck does Kiedis think he always has to be heard? Like, right in the front. Like, no matter what anyone else is doing. So this is the ammunition, like you could have been saying earlier, instead of like, oh, well, he doesn't sound good. Like, he sounds fine. He always has to be heard. Like, no matter what is happening, no matter what cool fucking bass line is, there's Kiedis right there in the front. Yeah. You can't just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 15 seconds and let your bandmates just play out a little bit. You gotta make a noise. You gotta say something. You gotta go, that to me it's so fucking annoying. But like, it's still pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna pretend this isn't something that's stupid and boring or whatever, because there are some really, really fucking cool parts here. And these guys rock, dude. They bring the heat. But again, it's just bloated. And here we go, this fucking Rick Rubin thing again. A band that's already up and coming fast. They're already blowing up. So here he is. Let me get my grubby hands on him now. Now they've already done all the fucking legwork. And I'll just add a little bit extra and pretend I made them. Fuck off. Worst song, Give It Away. Much like you don't like Under the Bridge. Like, I've never liked this. I hate that
I still
thing.
don't like that. Yeah, I still don't like
I think it's so stupid, and it's just. But I get why he did that, right? That's either people hate it or they love it, but both people will recognize it. So that's smart. But it's fucking annoying. Give it away. Fuck off.
And then in the video they're all painted gold and he has those braids.
Oh,
I hate
so
that video so much.
stupid.
I hate that video.
Under the Braids, my banger. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That was a big lead up. Where's the second sneeze?
I feel
coming?
it there. It's just not here yet.
It's not coming. Yeah.
The worst is talking when you know you have to sneeze, and then you sound like a hey, like in Galaxy Quest. You all right, last hope. Under the Bridge is my banger. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I love this song. John's playing is fucking just angelic perfection.
No, his guitar
Beautiful.
part is great.
Fucking beautiful.
His guitar part is great. Still not a great record. Way too high.
I think I would give this like a 1.5.
So when we say our ratings like that, our 3-point rating system is world famous, and 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album but give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. So giving Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic at 1.5 is crazy. I think it deserves a 1. Hear it once, you could hear it way better on later records. So,
but there are some big songs on here. Yeah, maybe like I'll do 1.2. I'll do 1.2.
All right, split the difference almost.
Because you don't. I want to split the difference, but I don't think it deserves that. So you're right. This should get like a 1.2.
Okay.
I do think it's better than just a 1. I do think like the musicianship is better than just a 1.
All right. So my number 5 is One Hot Minute. At this point, I would get these on vinyl. One Hot Minute jumped up a lot from my previous rankings 4 years ago. Yeah, One Hot Minute, I did really enjoy this record a lot. 6th record from 95, Dave Navarro. It's the only record he did with the band. He was with the band for 5 years. And like I said, yeah, the only record he did. He's just such a different player than Frusciante. He doesn't have the nuance and the flourishes that Frusciante does, but that's okay. You don't always need it. There's more of a metal approach to it, a lot of psychedelia to this record as well. Kiedis has spoken out many times about how he just didn't understand how to write a song outside of Hillel and John. Like he expected them to do everything for him because he's such a bad musician and a bad singer that he expects them to write songs around what he writes. And Dave Navarro's like, no, I don't want to just fucking write your parts to my shit. Like it was a completely different approach, and there were a lot of issues with the recording of the record because of that. But yeah, overall, the record is fucking different, man. It's different. It's cool. Anthony's not nearly as obnoxious on this record as he is on any other record because he's not center stage. He's not up front because the rest of the band get to shine a bit more. Yeah, it's not nearly as funky. And even Navarro said, like, I don't like funk music. I've never liked funk music. And I don't like jamming. Like he said when he got into this band,
jamming.
When he said he got into this band, he'd never jammed in a band before. Like, this is just not his thing
it's
at all.
just fucking crazy.
He's like the complete opposite of somebody they should have gotten for the band. But honestly, they put out a great record. And also at this time, Kiedis relapsed because he was clean for like 6 years. Went to the dentist, took some Valium, and then he fucking got on heroin again. Like a chump.
Just like that.
That's fucked. I shouldn't say like a chump, but still.
Hey, like a chump. Hey.
But One Hot Minute, solid record. I get this on vinyl. Banger, warped, opener, single. Just an incredible way to start out this record. I love that song. Stinker is P. Just because, like, who cares? It's a short song. Acoustic bass, Flea singing. I don't give a shit. So, and that's the only song from this record that they've really consistently played since the record came out because Frusciante refused to play the songs. Klinghoffer, I think, played like 2 or 3 of the songs when he was in the band. But anyway, One Hot Minute, number 5. What do you got for number 4? Go.
Number 4, One Hot Minute. Now we went from like 1.2 for Blood Sugar into vinyl territory. Like we're already above 2.
Okay.
Like that, I don't know. Like my top 4, I do love these records. Everything else, I don't give a shit about. So One Hot Minute, yeah, dope record. I do love me some Dave Navarro.
You love Jane's Addiction. I'm not a big Jane's Addiction fan, but
I like how Dave plays. Dave plays hot. He plays heavy rock, a little bit of metal in there, but it's also fast. It's fast. It's fun. It's wily. It's a little crazy, but it's still kind of tight. Even when he's strung out and drunk and fucked up and shit, he's still pretty tight. And I like him as a person. I like watching him on Ink Matches. I like watching his fucking personal life. He's just, I don't know. He's cool. He's cool, man.
Cool.
I like how he always has the little fucking bowler hat on or whatever that fucking hat he wears. He's cool. Anyway, This record is kind of polarizing with like Chili Pepper fans because I don't know. Obviously, like Dave Navarro was in there, and like we want Frusciante back. We want the old Chili Peppers back. This is rock. This isn't funk. But like this has since got a lot more recognition, and the more I tell people like at my shop that come in and buy just like normal boring Chili Peppers, especially like Blood Sugar.
Desert Grooves Records. Huge shout out.
Huge shout out. I say, dude, you should listen to One Hot Minute. Like if you like Jane's Addiction, if you just like kind of like cool alt rock 90s shit, like check out One Hot Minute. Every single person comes back and says, dude, that was fucking good.
Yeah.
That was fucking good. But I do think this suffered from over promotion and underdeveloped songwriting. Like they pushed this really, really hard, much like all Chili Peppers records. And I think they do have to push them really hard because I think if you don't set really, really high expectations for like Anthony, they're not gonna come through. He's just gonna like fucking do so many drugs and like never show up, you know. So I think if you do have high expectations, it brings out even the bottom dollar out of him. So I think that's why they do it. But on paper, dude, having Navarro in the band sounds fucking great.
Yeah.
And like I guess when Rick Rubin has to actually work and get musicians to work together, he can pull it off. So there's that too. But why the fuck is Flea singing? All right, so like you hated P, that was your stinker. My stinker's Deep Kick. Both songs that Flea sings on. I don't want to fucking hear Flea sing.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
If you're gonna sing, make it either a harm, maybe a verse, or put it as a fucking closer. Like just fuck off.
Secret
Warped.
song.
The Warped is the best song. That's fucking through and through
Hands
the best
down.
song.
Yeah.
But this is very Jane's Addiction like sounding. Throwing it out there.
That's okay. That's fine though. It's totally fine. Oh, all right. So number 4. Oh yeah, did your stinker? Yeah. Number four. I'm With You. 10th record, 2011. The first with Josh Klinghoffer on guitar. After Frusciante left the second time. And this record's awesome. It's solid, man. It's a bit of a departure from the previous records. It's more, to me, it feels like it's more based around like the songs rather than the individuals playing. There's a lot more textures and various instruments and layering. It's not just 4 fucking dudes, which is cool too. But they really kind of changed it up for this record, and I liked it. I really, really dig it. The overall groove on the record is fucking good. It's so different from the Frusciante stuff. I feel it is, but in like a very, very good and positive way. Big standout for me though is in a negative way is the vocal harmonies. Josh doesn't do the vocal harmonies nearly as well as John did. John was like this pretty much sole songwriter for the band from Californication, By the Way, and Stadium Arcadium. Like those are John records with a backing band. But this is where like it was more of a collaborative effort, and I just don't feel like he had the confidence to throw in the vocal harmonies that John did. So that's my only negative thing I have to say about this record. But otherwise, this is fucking killer. There's some great fucking shit on here, incredible songs on here. So,
okay,
yeah, I'm With You, banger. Did I Let You Know, dude? This made my top 10. Spoilers, it made my top 10 favorite Chili Pepper songs. I love it so much. I forgot who the girl sings on it, but it's so good.
Yes, I know.
Right? You love that song.
Yeah,
it's so good. Stinker, Brendan's Death Song. It's 5 minutes long, man. It's boring. It's lame. I hate it. I hate that song. So. Yes. So my number 4, I'm With You. I used to have this on vinyl, and then I traded it to you for a few other records. So I used to have it. I would like to have it again, but
I'll give it back. I'll bring it over. You can have it.
Okay. Like, yeah, right, that's going to happen. So what do you got for number...
I offered. Everybody heard it. I offered.
You did offer. So what do you got for number 3?
Go. I'm With You. I'm With You.
I know you're with me. Yes.
Yeah, their 10th record. I love this record. Every time I listen to this record, it gets better and better and better. Klinghoffer comes in to replace Frusciante, and everyone's like, nah, dude, fuck off. This isn't your band. This is Chili Peppers. This is Frusciante's band. Go fuck yourself. And like, what's he supposed to do? Like, you have no chance. You either come out like guns blazing and just fucking drop like the wiliest fucking craziest shit, or you just make a record that is just groove based. And that's what this is. Every one of these songs, even like the Brendan's song you don't like, that has a fucking strong melody to it. And it's a lot because of like Kiedis and that like that kind of thing. he's gotten kind of like better as a singer as the years have progressed, as he stopped doing drugs and stopped being an asshole and kind of like, hey, maybe I can make a living out of this. He has gotten a little bit better. He never got calmer because he's always in the front still. But this is just a groove-based record. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of like bass solos or funk parts or hip-hop parts or really anything.
You don't need it.
It's just a good fucking groove-based record. It's got a different vibe. And that's why I think it's different than like The Getaway, because like this is one of the most unique records they've put out. It has its own
You think
vibe.
so though?
This record is This record is very similar to like By the Way, because By the Way is its own vibe too, and like that, like I said earlier, that's like their prettiest sounding record. This is their second prettiest sounding record. There's nothing on here that's really grating or aggressive or I don't know. Just everything's so nice. Everything's so pleasant. Everything's just so. I feel good after that one. And you don't really feel good after listening to a lot of Chili Peppers records. You feel kind of gross sometimes. You feel tired most of the time. But you don't ever just feel good.
Exhaustion, yes.
Exhausted most of the time. But yeah, this one, you just feel good. And I think Josh's plays to the melodies, like rather than like contrast them. And this is the difference between like Hillel and Klinghoffer, where like those are good guitarists, great guitarists. Like John's not a good or great guitarist. He's a fucking historic guitarist.
I know he's so
right.
good.
You know what I mean? Like
he's just so good.
You can't even compare them. And he's not even just a guitar like songwriter. Like he's just a good everything. So it's not fair to compare like the two. It's like comparing like George Washington, the president, to like some like the 23rd president. Who the fuck even knows who that is? Right? Just like there are different fucking tables.
Yeah.
Millard Fillmore is the 23rd president.
Do you really know that?
No, I don't know. I've made that up. It was just like the most boring president name I could think of.
Benjamin Harrison.
It just sounds like
he served one term from 1889 to 1893. I don't know Benjamin Harrison at all.
He just sounds like an amalgamation of three different presidents. That's what he sounds like.
I really don't know. I don't recall ever hearing about him. Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Like, he was still probably influential and people liked him.
Fine, I'm sure.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with Benjamin Harris, and there's nothing wrong with Klinghoffer.
Can't even remember the name, but that's fine.
And there's nothing wrong with Hillel. But, like, we're talking George Washington. We're talking fucking John Frusciante here. So, like, it's not fair to compare them. But I'm With You is a different kind of Chili Pepper records. I fucking love it. Done. And I got the vinyls.
All right, so my what are we on? Oh shit, wrong.
You're on The Getaway.
I clicked the wrong one. Oh my god, I'm a mess.
You're on The Getaway. So just go ahead and start talking.
So my number 3, yes, The Getaway, 11th record from 2016. The last was Josh Klinghoffer, the only record to have Danger Mouse produce, because apparently during the I'm With You sessions, Josh Klinghoffer did not get along with Rick Rubin. Which good, finally somebody fucking stands up to Rick Rubin. And
me and Josh are the only people ever in the history of mankind to think that Rick Rubin's overrated.
So they decided not to work with him, and apparently they got together in Flea's like garage studio. They busted out like makeshift garage studio, busted out like 30 songs. Like they wrote like 30 fucking songs for this record, and then they decided to go with Danger Mouse and like, you know what, those songs are good. Let's start from scratch. So they scrapped the entire fucking essentially album. Restarted with Danger Mouse, and I like it. I like this departure. I like the more electronic elements of this record. I thought it's really cool because obviously Flea, everybody loves Flea. He's an incredible bass player, but he's also a really good player when it comes to playing subdued parts. Like just play to the fucking song, and that's what he started to do with I'm With You. But he continued that even more so with The Getaway. Played more toward the song, the melodies and textures and layering. And yeah, Chad Smith is not as bombastic. There are electronic beats and stuff, but I like it. I like the variation. I like it's not just like the same song over and over and over and over again. I think there's a lot more nuance here than a lot of people give it credit. And I think with subsequent listens, it just gets better and better for me. I have this on vinyl. I truly think this is an incredible record, and it should be talked about more. I really, really think it's crazy you ranked it as low as you did. Like I get it not being like the best Chili Peppers record, but ranking it like second worst is just
because it's stupid.
It's silly
it's a
boy
stupid
talk.
pop
It's
rock
just,
record. It's
which is
dumb.
fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
Except
the thing.
it's
There's
not
nothing wrong
good.
with that.
Except it's not good. Like, that's what's wrong with it.
You're wrong.
I don't care if it's pop or hip hop or reggae. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's not good, then
Also,
it's going to get ranked low. I don't make the rules.
We've talked about this a lot. I know you don't make the rules.
I don't
know
make the
you
rules.
don't them. I know you don't make them.
I don't them.
I don't them. But Klinghoffer, he kind of came into his own on this record. He asserted himself into writing more of the songs and the melodies. He threw more of his own vocal harmonies into this, more so than he did I'm With You. He just became like a better songwriter on this record, and it truly shows. And having a second guy come in that's not Rick Rubin, or a fifth guy come in that's not Rick Rubin, helped this band a lot. And I feel like this band could have progressed in a really cool way, whether they went with Danger Mouse after this or with a different producer. But then they decided to go back to Rick Rubin, which I'm not always opposed to, but goddamn, they were on such a cool trajectory at this point with Josh and Danger Mouse, and it just, damn, dude, this record is just, I think it's very, very underrated. I really, really do think it's underrated. I think it's one of the more layered and textured records they've ever put out, and it's fucking cool, man. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know.
What did you rank this record last time we did this?
I think I ranked it like maybe 6 or 7. I didn't go back and look like 4 years ago.
I ranked it 5 last time. I loved this record last time, and now I hate this record this time.
It's crazy you hate it. It just makes no sense to me. But anyway.
But I also ranked, by the way, my third best last time, and that was damn near the worst this time.
Yeah, it was so disappointing. So Banger is the title track, The Getaway. I love this song. The girl singing and harmonizing is so good. I really like the electronic beat rather than Chad just playing a big bombastic thing. I like the element, the electronic element of this song so much. Made my top 10. So Stinker, though, The Longest Wave, not a bad song, but it's slower, almost like a ballad. Kind of reminds me of like a song that would be off like the Beatles' White Album or Let It Be off of that record. Not bad,
record.
Not bad, but just stinker on this one. So that's my number 3, The Getaway. Love it. So what do you got for number 2?
Number 2, and here's what changed today.
Don't do
my
it.
My number 2 is Californication.
Dude, that's wild.
It got changed today. Even
That's
Sloan was at my
wild.
work today, and he was like, "Didn't you already play this week?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I wanted to explain to him like why I'm listening to it again because but it changed today.
Okay.
Californication number 2.
All right, so we'll get into that. For those listening, we're gonna break down this record after this episode. So go listen to Californication on the main episode. Number 2 for me, Mother's Milk. So Mother's Milk is my number 2, but I will say that the second half of Stadium Arcadium would also be put right here. If I could just pick the second.
That's what it was.
Yeah, if I was going to take
we
the
had
second
talked
half,
about doing that.
we did. And I did, but that's fine. You didn't do.
But then I asked you, I said, are we
didn't do
only
the
ranking
homework.
13? You said, yeah, we're only 13 records. I was
Well,
like,
yeah,
okay.
'cause that's what we are doing. We only ranked 13.
But I couldn't remember what else we were talking about. What we had talked about was like, here's where I put side A, here's where I put side B, and then here's where I put Stadium Arcadium.
And this is why you should listen and remember from before. But yeah, no, this is where I would put the second half of Stadium Arcadium is right here with against Mother's Milk.
Above or below?
I honestly, it would depend on the day when I listen.
That's stupid. You're a stupid head.
So shut up. So rude.
You just because you're just so your opinions are so dumb. They're so wrong.
Mother's Milk, fourth record from the '89. First with Michael Beinhorn second with Michael Beinhorn, last with Michael Beinhorn. First with Frusciante, and damn dude, the metal riffs here are great. The punk stuff here is great. They mastered the funk stuff and incorporating that with everything I just said. It's just a perfectly melting pot of genres and fucking great fucking music. Kiedis isn't overly obnoxious on this record. It's just truly great. It punches you in the face when you need it to. Higher Ground. I mean, come on. That song is incredible. It's an incredible cover.
Good.
Incredible
Crazy
fucking
good.
cover. And just you really hear the jump in not only songwriting, but guitar technicality from Frusciante. He's just such a better guitar player than Hillel. And the dude was like 19, 20 when they put out this record. The guy was so
pompous
young.
as fuck.
He was, but dude, he
Him and
had
Beinhorn fought constantly over what they
because
should be doing. And
It
it's
was
good.
not only just the parts, but also the tone. It was the guitar
The
tone
dubbing,
was the
parts,
major
the
stuff.
tone.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. I like when the lead guitarist wants you to fight with the producer.
Yes, I like it too. And Michael
Good.
Beinhorn's a great fucking producer too. That's the thing. But this is like so early on in his career,
Yeah.
so there was a lot of like headbutting between Frusciante and Michael Beinhorn. But I love it. Incredible record. The only negative thing I have to say about this is that I hate the snare drum. It has that reverb 80s sound that I hate. I hate it so much. But otherwise, whatever. And also, this is the first record with Chad Smith on drums. Huge shout out to Chad Smith. Banger,
Shout out.
Stone Cold Bush, Higher Ground. They're both equally a banger for me on this one. Stinker, Johnny Kick a Hole in the Sky, last track. Nothing bad about it. I just kind of had to put
Testify.
Yeah. So number 2 for me, Mother's Milk. Your number 1, Mother's Milk. Mine's Californication. So what do you got with Mother's Milk?
I think for me, like what really does it is I listened to Mother's Milk and Californication this week because they changed 3 times, including today, and then I listened to both of them with cans too. So cans, vinyl, Spotify, in 3 different iterations of it. And on cans, like Californication one, just because it's just I feel like it's a better album to listen to with cans on, whatever. But like on vinyls, and then just kind of like I don't know in an open setting, like Mother's Milk takes a cake. It's fun. It's exciting. Like this album needed to be fucking good, or they're done.
Yeah.
New band, they got a guy who's eager. Right, they got a guitar player who's eager. They got a producer who's eager. If this record was shit, then they were fucking done, and that didn't stop them from being like pieces of shit. That didn't stop them from doing what they wanted to do. But they still pulled something out and made it amazing. And their record deal too that they got that's fucking crazy too. Like 6, 7 fucking record deal right off the gate. Like that's crazy.
Seems very kind of like Record Plant. Kind of.
It does seem a little excessive, but like also I think that it's just they were hot, man. They were electric. They were exciting, and you see them live, like holy fuck, they're doing something that not a lot of people are doing right now. In the '80s, especially in LA, was fucking just overrun by glam rock, and these kids are just playing punk music, but they're really really fucking good, and they like funk, and so it's like, damn, how can we as a record label, how can we exploit this? And I see that as a perfect opportunity. As long as you can reel in the drugs, which is tough, you can exploit these fuckers. They probably have the shittiest record deal, too. They probably get no residuals from any of this stuff. So, like, as a record, like, if I was a record label in the 80s, I'd be like, fuck yeah, sign them. And, take their soul. Take everything. But anyway, this thing is full of fucking bangers. And we'll get to in the Californication episode. But what really does it for me is like, depth. Right? Like, if you go to Californication, we're talking like the middle, like when you get to, I don't know, halfway through and then pretty much up until Right on Time, like those songs can go, right? Like Porcelain can go, Savior can go.
Yeah,
there's so many songs on Californication that can go.
They're
but here,
fillers,
like it's good. And then we get to like Stone Cold Bush. And then what's after that? Fucking their cover of Fire. And then they got Pretty Little
cover.
Ditty. Like that's crazy. Like what's that? O-Town made a whole fucking song out of that riff. Crazy Town. Was there an O-Town? There was an
O-Town was the boy band.
The boy band. There you go.
Crazy Town was the new metal band.
Both stupid. Yeah, the new metal band who made the most un-new metal song of all time. It's like it's the depth on this one. It's how far you can get into this record before you think like, damn, you could have taken that song out. It's a crisp like 44 minutes. No big deal. I like it. I love this record. I think it's their fucking best. I think this is John at his most just like he's just bursting out of his shell. It's not his most complex. It's not his best output, but I think it's his most like raw, kind of like passionate child coming out of him. It's a fucking damn near perfect record. Johnny is my worst song, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like I'm not going like testify as it's going on
with your shoulders like that too.
Yeah, testify. I've been to church a couple times.
Have you ever seen the Chili Peppers live? Because I haven't.
Nah, I have not. My mom saw them open up for the Rolling Stones once in like the late 90s.
The fuck?
I know.
That's weird. All right. Okay, so yeah, my number one, Californication. So we're gonna get into that record. We're gonna break it down, music, lyrics, how it was made, and everything in between. So thank you for listening. Oh, actually, before we do the outro, top 10 Red Hot Chili Pepper songs. Let's get into this. We'll just knock off our top 10 worst to best. You go first. I'll go last. So what do you got? Go.
All right, my number 10. These are my favorite songs. Your favorite songs.
Yeah. This is like
songs.
This is very subjective.
Clearly subjective.
Even though mine's right, but yeah.
Yours is stupid. Yours
Shut
is like
the fuck up. You're dumb.
pretentious and wrong. Like I think you don't even know half of the songs you put on there. But anyway, Cabron is my number 10.
You go on about that and you put Cabron.
God, that song is so fucking funny. It's so
a great
good.
song, though. It's a great song. Stupid.
Anyway, Cabron, that's from By the Way. And then Nobody Weird Like Me. That's from Mother's Milk. Warped is my number 8. One Hot Minute. Soul to Squeeze.
I hate that song so much.
That's such a good fucking song.
Thankfully, that was only on a greatest hits, so I didn't really have to listen to it. So that's
it was on the soundtrack, too. It was on the Conehead soundtrack.
So
and then Higher Ground, my number 6. Pretty Little Ditty, my number 5. Zephyr Song.
I was really surprised to see Zephyr Song on your playlist at all. On your top 10. That's crazy to me.
First of all, like John, friend of the pod, John and I in high school, we always made fun of that song as well as Cabron. Like it's always been a staple in like the repertoire of making fun, especially with this band. So I know we got that idea. Around the World, number 3, Right on Time, number 2, and my favorite song, their best song, On the Bridge Down.
Under the Bridge is the word. Dude, that's like bottom 5 Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I get it. We're trying to be cool here. Who are you trying to impress? Is there somebody in the room with you right now? Who's there?
No.
Who's that?
No. Who's that?
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's that?
Who is this? Who is this over there?
All right. So I can't believe you put Under the Bridge as your favorite Chili Pepper song. That's just fucking dumb. All right. So my top 10 here. Number 10 is Stone Cold Bush from Mother's Milk. There you go. You love that song. I know.
Fucking fantastic song.
Number 9, On Mercury from By the Way. That kind of like ska reggae kind of thing that they did.
You're already wrong.
Shut up.
There's so many better songs that they've done. You're already wrong.
No, On Mercury is so fucking good.
Let's keep pretending.
Number 8 is Warped from One Hot Minute.
Good.
Number 7, Around the World from Californication.
Low, but good.
6, Higher Ground, Mother's Milk. Number 5, Did I Let You Know from I'm With You. We talked about this one earlier. Fucking such an incredible song. Number 4, Snow, Heyo from Stadium Arcadium.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck. You know you love this song. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, it's not a top 10, though.
Number 3 for me, The Getaway from The Getaway, the title track. You're crazy that you don't even like this song. You're so dumb.
It's fine. I've heard better.
Number 2, the Zephyr Song from By the Way. And number 1, Right on Time. The greatest Red Hot Chili Pepper song. So, from
good.
Californication.
That was a good try.
Okay.
That was a good try. I'm just saying. That was a good try. That was a good attempt.
You're being very disrespectful, but that's okay.
I complimented your attempt. I said it was a good attempt.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. All right, so thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. So that's all we have. Thanks for listening, and that's it. That's all.